This is like long break. You're like, like always. Maybe that's why you always have to. But even then.
Not the banana itself.
And it's like, the best class ever.
Take some. I gotta go to my
Guys, I would make an appointment, not just walk in there.
Hey.
vacation mode. Well, that's what I was thinking of. That's, this week, well,
It gets 3 weeks.
it is actually,
You just got back.
I hate to say this, but it's actually, this week, next week, the week after, then the week after that, we only go Monday through Thursday.
That's right, it's fine.
That's
So
why.
3 full weeks and final.
And then, I think there's a couple minimum days in that we get in there, final days, so that fourth
Yeah,
week, we could, but, yeah, and then we come back, half of the school year, who knows?
Next semester, I only have to take 15 credits.
Really? Cool. Yes, here. To test? Yeah. Okay. What classes were you in?
I'm supposed to be in here tomorrow.
Did you check on that? You wanna just do that real quick? Just let him know that Mr. Walt was, or did he say don't worry about it? He will call me. You want me to write you a note? Can you just walk over there? Because you don't want to get back absent, right? So we need a safe there. Well, I'm right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Today is the what, 26th?
27.
27? Okay. And here, so just simply just use you this period of time. Everybody's here except Samantha. Okay.
What is that, champagne? You're so happy to be back, you brought a bottle of champagne?
Yeah.
I have to test someone today. I want all of you guys, especially those of you who are behind, to get some chapter work done. Or you can study notes. Now, we're not entirely done with notes, just so you guys know. Okay? But you can work on your notes if you haven't completed those. Those are the page numbers where you have the definitions for those things. You're going to study that. I'll look at you. But the rest of you, especially Mr. Lawson there, can work on chapters champagne. But you know what? Here, let me do this. Would anyone like to tell us any highlights from Thanksgiving? Let's do rounds. Okay? Those of you who earlier told us what you had for dinner, just tell us a highlight from Thanksgiving.
Why don't we do what you had for Thanksgiving?
What you had for Thanksgiving? Well, I bet we're going to hear the word turkey mentioned a lot. So I was thinking like a highlight. If there was something...
Excuse you.
Yeah.
Who used to burp really loud?
You?
No. I had a student, her name was Kat. And she was this very kind of...
Was she Asian?
No, she was originally she was from Russia.
She came in at long.
What's that?
She came in at long.
Say again?
She came in pure fashion at long.
She came in here not too long ago? No. Short, no. That's Maddie. Maddie, I don't remember Maddie ever burping, but Kat used to rip these loud burps. They were so loud, it was like I could do nothing but respect the burp. They were like, I mean, it was like, they were violent. And then she just smiled afterwards. And like dudes would be all like, whoa. Guys would fall in love on the spot. That was cool. So she's a really good artist, right? And she came back one day and she came back to visit. She said, I want to do a drawing for you. She's really good freehand artist and she specialized in horses and stuff. And she said, I want to do a drawing. So I said, you don't have, because she was trying to sell them. I said, okay, if you do, she said, so what do you want? I said, draw some boats or something. She's like, boats? Come on, Paul. It's like, what do you want? Give me a what do you want to do this drawing? I said, all right. I said, here's the deal. Draw me on a horse galloping across a field. And you know how I always go to like my leopard print thong. Carrying like a sword, gallop, and I want long flowing hair. And she looked at me and she's like, didn't say anything. She goes, okay, I never heard from her again. Did she think I was serious? Like maybe she thought I was serious, I don't know. So anyway. Highlight. Ooh! Oh! Are those nacho cheese?
For the taco flavor. The best. So my cousin,
No, that's okay. I don't want any.
seriously, no. Okay, I'm talking.
This
My
sounds real.
cousin's baby was born on Thanksgiving,
Wow.
so we had her first birthday.
So your cousin's baby was born last year on Thanksgiving?
So it was her first birthday.
Right on.
And you know how babies can get like little smash cake?
Smash cake.
It's like a small cake that they can just
Oh.
go. Yeah, she was so covered in ice cream. Do you want them?
No. Do you want me to? I mean, do
You
you
can.
can I?
Offering.
No, it's okay. I mean,
I have this whole bag of
you
straws.
want me to have some?
Have some.
Okay.
Just take some.
I don't, why are you back? I'm about to have to read. Thank you. Oh, it's been so long since I've had a chip.
Good, so good.
Oh, they're good.
The best flavor.
Oh man. Okay, we gotta do this fast. I gotta do some testing. That was a highlight, seeing baby cousin. What would that be? Second cousin? A highlight? You want to tell us a highlight? You can say pass if you don't want to tell us.
I told you during the first period. I told you during the first period.
Well, there's a lot of new people here since first period, so I thought you might want to tell that. Any highlights from Thanksgiving? It doesn't have to be your Thanksgiving meal. Be a highlight. Hey, Libby, that's okay. I don't need it anymore.
Okay.
I mean,
You
if
don't need that, but
you
you
want me to have some more, I'm willing to eat some more. But, I mean, stop begging me to eat some more.
I'm not.
What? So, a highlight.
He kept going.
Me and my mom had baked bean at home.
Did you guys watch anything like on TV or? No. Okay.
What's up?
You watched a lot like that. Did you watch any Nevada football? God, they lost to UNLV.
Well, we were watching mostly Vikings. Because
Vikings.
my cousins.
Gotcha. Oh, I got Dorito stuff. You know what? The best way to dislodge Dorito in your teeth? Eat another Dorito. And that'll knock the old Dorito out.
I put the new one in there.
Am I pathetic or what?
You're like baby
Really bad. I'm like, right? Yes.
Well, just watch the new Dorito go right in there and push the old one out.
Yeah. You know, I've told my kids about how in American government, I told my daughter, I said, hey, do you ever remember learning about a rider? And she's like, yeah, I remember something like that. I don't remember what it is. I said, well, a rider is like something you attach to a bill to get it to pass. I said, I told my class it's like the fiber of like bills. It helps it pass. And she's like, why did you tell them that? And I said, you don't think that's funny? Like, could you imagine, like, if your teacher would have taught you that, maybe to this day, you would remember what rider was. I was like, God, that's really stupid. Like, why would you tell them that? I was like, you know what? Go back to your mothers. I don't like you anymore. You're no longer my favorite child. I put my children off of.
I'm the favorite child now.
You're the favorite child.
That's because I'm the only one.
You got Doritos. I didn't see.
True.
It's cool. Don't need any. Don't want them. Even if you were to like beg me to eat a handful of Doritos, I wouldn't.
You
eat
just
them.
did though.
Because you were like, God, making it awkward. Everybody would know. It would make you feel bad.
I resisted a whole bag of Cheetos while my husband, cheese puffs, you know, the puffy ones.
How did you?
Okay, listen, is this story going to help me get some more Doritos? Then why are you telling me?
I ate a couple of them in the bowl, and then I finished the bowl. And he actually goes, hurry up and finish them before I eat them. Some things you should not.
Are you sure you don't want any Doritos?
Can I please have a Dorito?
Oh, good one. He got his face.
Thank you. I'm gonna regret that.
Did you eat
Oh my God. All right, all of you,
And you have
you
to
can go home now.
Wallace.
I don't.
Hold on, lost it.
Now, Libby, I am not going to take a third helping of Doritos. Okay? So don't even ask for a fourth or a fifth. Daichi, highlight from Thanksgiving. Ooh, you know what'd be good? Seriously, crush these up in a chili dog. No, I got a giant corn dog smothered in. That's so funny.
Deep fried, in crushed up.
So listen, giant corn dog, a jacket of melted nacho cheese sauce on it. Hold on. Crushed, spicy hot Cheetos sprinkled over the top. Huh? Yeah. Right? Okay, yes. Unless you have Doritos to give me, shut the hell up. Okay, Daichi?
Oh.
No, what is it? Did you want to ask a question? You know, earlier he's like sitting there like the whole time I thought big boy's coming to Jesus. He was reading like some Jehovah's Witness thing. It's a freaking like traffic thing for the driver's handbook for California. I'm like letting him. I'm like, oh no, did you hear me say, oh, you're coming to Jesus? I'll leave you alone. And we move on. And the whole time I was like, now I'm like, he like closes it. And I'm like, what is that? A watchtower? Oh, it's the driver's handbook.
What's wrong with that?
Did you gonna ask me a question about it? Go ahead. Ask me a question to see if I can answer. Go ahead. Yes. Okay, I got it right. So Daichi, No, go ahead, ask me a question. Yes, I want more Doritos. Whoops, oh, that just slipped out. Go ahead.
I couldn't even open the bag.
You should not have opened the bag. What is it? What was the question? You were raising your hand. There is nothing sadder than the sound of a bag of Doritos being closed.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Frank.
Daichi,
Can I actually go now?
please.
Does it have to be from Thanksgiving Day?
A highlight from Thanksgiving. The break.
The fact that I went to a doctor.
What was it here in Sacramento?
Yeah. Usually they
At Arco?
LA or something, but like this time they actually came up to Sacramento, which is pretty rare for them to do so. I have to do it now.
Yeah. Cool.
It's like $500 per person.
Did they play that song Parasite City? That's a weird song. Who writes a song about parasites?
Paradise.
Oh, it's Paradise.
Paradise.
I thought it was about parasites.
That's my favorite. I'm going to see what's out
You're- That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Not quite a cat
so
burp.
weak.
I should, you know what? I'm gonna email. I'll see if I can find her on the internet. I'll email her. Ask her to come back to burp for you guys. That'd be impressive. Although she might call the cops on me. Hey, wow, why are you bugging me to come back and burp? Yes, I want some Doritos. I'm sorry.
They're gone.
Austin, you want to see whom?
I'm going to see it.
Oh, Metallica? Are they playing at Arco?
Not Arco, but they're coming pretty soon.
Okay.
It's not called Arco.
It's not called Arco. It's not. That's right.
I still call it Arco
You, what is it called? The Golden One Center.
They
That's
changed
where I
it.
saw. That's where I saw them. In a different place.
Okay.
It's the same building.
No,
It's a different building.
it's a different
The
building.
one that you went downtown.
Yeah.
So it's the sleep train. Is the old
Yes.
Sleep train.
Yes. What a dumb name for it. The Sleep Train.
They're all companies. They all name after
Yeah.
Imagine how much
If I
money
was
they
the
paid
owner
for
of
it.
that company, I would not have named it the Sleep Train.
That's like the Doritos Fiesta Bowl. The Doritos, yes, I want some more Doritos, Louis Fiesta Bowl. Did that just slip out? That's really odd. You can't hear me now. Let me keep one ear open in case I ask for more Doritos. Ty, what did you have? Highlight from Thanksgiving. Nice jacket, by the way. It's like a pea coat. I used to have a pea coat. Then I lent it to a friend, and he wore it. He went to a party and danced wearing it with no shirt on. And from that moment on, my pea coat just reeked of freaking BO. And I couldn't wear it anymore.
You washed it.
You know, like there's some BO you just can't get out.
What?
Never let one of my party ass friends wear a pea coat. Who wears a pea coat into a party and dances in it?
I didn't eat it.
He did, yeah.
That's what came in the mail on Black Friday.
Pea coat?
Yeah, wicked toothpaste.
I'm sorry.
That was my family's house.
And what did you eat? That's cool. Did you get it? Yeah. So the usual, all the trimmings, stuffing, and anything that stood out that was really good.
Homemade apple pie that I
Ice cream?
Yep.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Anything else?
I got a really good Christmas present. I got my iPhone mixed with the shoes.
Yeah? What kind of shoes? Oh, you're wearing it. Yeah,
I
cool.
feel like the weight is cool.
Yeah, they are. There you go. They look comfy.
Oh.
Really?
They're really hungry.
They are.
What?
Yeah, you go there.
Did you see?
I never said I hated them.
No, but it's like, she's like, the radio, she's excited about her new shoes. And then you're like, so like if I have another baby, right? And I'm like, oh gosh, look at my baby. It's just, I'm so happy. And you're going to be like, damn, that's an ugly baby. You're going to say something like that.
No,
Like, well, can't you just be happy for me for having it? Like, can't you be happy for having the shoes? The Raiders are losing. Derek Carr broke his back.
People who like the Raiders don't care if they win or lose, generally.
I'm sorry.
Think you'll like him.
I'm sorry for Ernesto, and yes, I'll
I
take some
grew
more.
up around
drinks.
Mr. Wallace, come on
But,
now.
They won yesterday
you did it?
against Broncos.
Good. 14-21.
That you won?
That'd be 21-14.
Yeah.
No, you'd say if
It's a
they
big number
lost,
first.
then you'd say 14-21.
No, you don't.
Ty, thank you.
Oh, it's 21-14 though.
Okay.
It says 14-21.
Does anyone else, do I have any volunteers for a highlight from Thanksgiving? Because I gotta test this. I keep forgetting. I'm like, who the hell is that? I realize it's Ezekiel. What? Ernesto. Ernesto has a 4.
What?
Oh,
He's trying to volunteer.
Ernesto. What is your name? Xavier.
Yeah.
Xavier has a 4.
What if I call you Chungen, huh? Highlight.
Tell me what?
Chungen, how would I call
True
you?
again?
Yeah.
Oh, is that supposed to be Asian?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
One highlight is I went to laser tag, and
Now wait a minute. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. I didn't call him Ernest. I was because I was looking at you as I was saying his name, so I said your name accidentally. But I didn't call you Ernesto. Like there wasn't like any racial thing. First of all, A, he's Puerto Rican, as he so clearly has pointed out. B, I know his name, but I forgot his name at that moment. But I know your name, and I was looking at you, so I said your name. So I didn't like look at him and be like, hey, Jorge. Right? Like, guys, geez.
I was gonna say Jose and Jose B. What's wrong?
Yes? Shave? You did shave! That's right. That's why you're covering your face. Okay, so Juan, what did you have for dinner last night? No, I didn't say Juan, I said Juan. What did you have for dinner last night?
one highlight I went to laser tag, and
Why are you talking like you're 12? Jimmy lost his dog. That's how I wet myself.
No one cares about Timmy Wallace.
Timmy fell down the well.
Yeah.
he died in that well, I think, right?
There you go again. Can't be happy for Timmy. No, he died.
What's so wrong about Timmy in the well?
Wallace,
Oh God, guys, let's just cut the BS. Give me some freaky Doritos now.
Wallace, how was your
Hey,
Wallace?
since you wanted to cut the BS,
I was terrible.
Was it? Well, let's hear. Okay, hurry up. What's the
Okay,
highlight?
one of my highlights is that I went to
You
laser
say you're a
tag.
llama?
Jorge.
You're a llama? Do you have a highlight with a llama?
Whoa, you
Freaking like,
dig in that lava.
world do you exist in where you have a llama?
Okay. One highlight is that I went to laser tag, and then I ate like a rice with chicken and mac and cheese.
You went to laser tag and they were serving rice with chicken there?
No, the Thanksgiving meal was rice and chicken and mac and cheese.
Okay. Thank you. There you go. Mr. Lawson, I'm sorry to hear that. Was it?
Oh yeah, because I had to work, and then I also had homework to do, and then one night I grabbed my keys and I drive back 45 minutes at 11 o'clock at night to get my keys. 45 minutes one direction.
Wait, where were your keys?
They were in Orangeville. I also know about those. Parent Park.
Oh.
So I drive 45 minutes to get them, and it worked. Interesting.
Okay.
Actually, one thing I gotta do 10. So that's one
Did you
thing.
get? Did anyone here at Thanksgiving? Let me. Did anyone here say what they were thankful for during Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You guys go around and do that?
Yeah. No.
No?
We did on Friday.
What were you thankful for? Did you want to share? Oh, everything?
Yeah.
Okay, I hate it when people say everything. I'm thankful for. No, be specific. Be thankful for just pick one thing and be thankful for.
For life.
For life? Oh, what is life? Life is everything. Life, everything, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
I'm thinking
What do you have? This.
I'm
42.
thankful for the mighty
Answer me
mighty
this.
teacher, the handsome and long, handsome Mr. Wallace, with his long flowing hair, rippling muscles, a beauty, beauty which ladies can't stand, even the strongest of
Well, he's
minds.
like a carny barker. I'm gonna have him stand out in front of my tent, and I'm gonna hear. There's gonna be nobody but Xavier.
Even the strongest of minds. Very well said, David.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Something depressing? Something? I just had a hot dog for Thanksgiving and my mom kicked me. And then said, "Here."
That's the first thing you come up with.
Cracked an egg over my head. Called me an egghead.
Well, you got some issues there. You can work this out. That's good.
Did you have a highlight? You want to talk about your pies? Come on,
Yeah.
talk about your pies, Kate. Here we
One
go.
second. You're gonna pull my pretzel that I almost choked on because somebody made me laugh. So we got up at like 2 a.m., took the boat, put all the decoys in it, got the dog. Cool, we're gonna go hunting, right? We get there, get the boat in the water. First time this dog has been in the boat. So I got the dog in the boat, and my husband comes, we get in the boat, we push off from the dock, it's dark, engine starts, he puts it in drive, it dies. This happens about 5 times, I go.
The engine, not the dog.
No. We're going boating out on the lake, and then he goes, yeah, right, so we took the boat home, didn't wanna go back to sleep, because I already drank a Monster, so it was like, there was no go back to sleep for me. So we waited until the store opened and we went and we got a banana cream pie and a chocolate cream pie. And we ate some banana cream and some chocolate cream and we both took long naps.
Did you?
Yeah, in the same bowl. You take a bite of banana cream and a bite of chocolate.
You don't like smash
No, I just do alternate bites, but then we napped because we had planned to cook like a turkey breast that we had bought.
She said breast.
Yeah.
You can get over it. Shut up.
But we took naps and we woke up at like 3, so it was too late to cook it. So then my daughter had nothing to do, so randomly she came up. We went to Black Bear Diner. We took the food home because our kids were being ill-behaved, which is normal at 1.5 or 2.5. And we ate at home, and you just made me think this is the first Thanksgiving in like 20 years for that we did not say what we were thankful for. I feel really rotten.
I'm glad I could do that for you.
Yeah, thanks. I had forgotten all. This is bad. That's why it's called Thanksgiving too. Well, I feel like Types Nisha, I'm thankful for many,
Everything.
everything.
Such
The
a
whole world, everybody.
I'm thankful for glass beakers.
That's weird.
Yeah, right? Okay, take out your books. You either have notes or you have chapters to do. Ezekiel, come hither. Notes or chapter work?
How about neither?
Libby, take out work or I will take your Doritos from you forcibly. You won't be able to stop me because no, dude, no. You can share them. Yeah, all yourself. You only have to be messed up. Okay.
Have a question about the list right there?
No!
Question
No.
about the list right there.
You may not ask any questions. Oh, look! I have,
What the flying thumbtack?
oh, to make,
That is pretty
Necklaces?
yeah. Does anyone want to make a necklace with, colored, pasta?
Well, I want to make some pasta with that. I'm gonna make pasta with
Yeah, I'm kind of
that.
hungry right now, Wallace. Hey, we some hot water. Like what? Pasta?
How's it going?
I want to make a pasta and I eat the pasta.
So you eat pasta?
Right.
How was the vegetable lettuce?
I can find
Cheddar?
buried in here somewhere. Yes,
What's the
talk to me.
what's the end of the list that like are those things on top of it part of it or is it just the stuff inside the little line?
No, I'm just separating some stuff. So just focus on the word. So you have the bullet, right? And then you have the word. So like VP, and obviously that's Vice President, covers page 361 through 362.
Okay.
Okay? So you remember, like, you know, we're looking at what are the requirements, basic requirements for being, for serving in Congress, in the Senate, as the president. Vice president covers like some of the duties. Duties. Okay. And then election day, what day is it? Absentee voting, what is it? What is a polling place? What is a ballot? And then SCC stands for Supreme Court cases. They start on page 799, so know what the various Supreme Court cases are. Know when they happen. Those are the two things I want you to know. So when was Brown versus Board of Education? You'd be able to say 1952. What was it? You would be able to address the basics as to what it was. What I would hope is that you could also say, notice next to Brown versus Board of Education, you can't really see it there. I need to write that better. But it overturned an earlier ruling. So I want you to have a little historical context. It overturned Plessy versus Ferguson.
Okay.
Okay. That was 1896, and that established separate but equal. And then basically Brown versus Board of Education opens access to everyone, regardless of color, overturned separate but equal. Roe v. Wade, Scott versus Sanford, Miranda versus Arizona, the U.S. versus the American Library Association. And that's not a major case, but it's a more recent one. And it covers access to things like porn sites at libraries. A lot of people who feel that government, if you can access porn legally in your home, and there's no restrictions, then those restrictions, that freedom should extend to places like public libraries, especially if it's tax dollars who are going, who they don't believe the government should censor what people can and can't look at. When there isn't censorship criteria established for that. Okay. Can I have you start here? Do you have a writing implement? Do you have pen or pencil on you? Okay, I'll give you one. Start right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to take these sentences and you're going to turn them into one sentence that says the same thing. So here's the example. See how you take these two sentences and they combine them? So you're basically combining all of those separate sentences to form one sentence, okay? So let me know when you're done. Start with that. Mr. Lawson, I see you have your book open, and I thank you for that. You should be working on either chapters, or if you would like to work on something for Gleases, if you want to work on an essay, I'll let you.
I don't have the thing on the paper for it. You can get it.
You want to go to a class and go get it right now?
I have a class next period. Let's do this right now. What chapter are we on?
We aren't on any chapters now. You guys have worked up to chapter 13. We ended at chapter 13. So that's all the chapter work we're going to do in this book. Except there will be a shift this week, and you guys will get it tomorrow as we shift from chapter 13. We start talking about local politics, local governmental structure. When I say local, I'm talking about the state. And so maybe next time you can be a little louder, Andrew.
Yeah.
Crying out loud.
In the county.
Don't do that.
Come on.
You should have
Get
penalties
our
for
books
Rios.
out. Ernesto, should you have your book out, open to whatever chapter you're working on? You have either notes or you have up to chapter 13.
Mr. Wallace.
So I'm going to submit. By the way, get all of our grades caught up and submit grades today. So I'll be able to tell you what you have missing, but you guys should know,
Did
right?
you ever grade test?
I haven't submitted the grades on Q. I'm going to do that today. My promise to you guys, unless I get struck down by a bolt of lightning, or I choke to death on some more Doritos, I will get that information in on Q2. Yes, yes, make it quick.
Yes.
Don't chase that dog, I know that's what you want to do.
That's not really.
Take that dog. Tyler, you know you want to.
No.
Oh, that sounded like a gnarly fart. I don't know who did that. Was that you? What do you think? Because you dress nice, you don't fart? I got news for you, buddy. Even the Prince of Wales farts.
Kim Jong-un doesn't fart.
Oh yeah, farts. He farts in the key of E. Hello, Ryan. Oh, no. You can't take these glasses. You broke the old glasses. Dude, what do you have all over them? Holy mother of God. Here, don't touch these. What is this, snot? Don't take my glasses anymore. Disgusting.
Yeah, rip the pages.
If he ever leaves with my glasses again, let me know. You go out and chase him.
Good luck with that.
Boy.
He was bad.
Xavier, you think being an astronomer would be easier than working at McDonald's?
Yeah, because something that I'm interested in.
Oh.
You wanna work at McDonald's?
I think that's anything how easy something
You have to exercise every day in your
Wait a minute, you have to exercise every day when you're an astronomer?
Yeah.
Do you know what astronomers do?
They search the stars, the sky.
So what does exercise have to do with it?
Well, I mean when you're in space.
You're not in space.
What?
There's
No,
no-
no, that's an
Yes, it's an
astronaut.
astronaut.
Yeah, that would be an astronaut.
Someone should hit him upside the head.
I was thinking, no, you have to work out your neck because you're always going like this. Whoa! 1, 2, 3. Whoa! 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Wallace, what are you doing?
I'm doing my astronomy. Hold on. Ready? Hey, get to work. But nice job with the essay, Xavier.
Oh, thanks.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. I'm gonna get this until further notice. O'Reilly Auto Parts. Nico, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you spend it at your dad's or at your mom's?
Dad's.
Did your mom and them, they go out of town? You know, they go to Santa Cruz?
No.
They didn't go to Santa Cruz?
No,
They stayed home?
yeah.
So I got a question for you. How come I wasn't invited to Thanksgiving by your dad? Accepted. Huh?
Maybe
Can you ask him that for me?
maybe he thinks he didn't want me to go, Mr. Wallace.
You know, Raul,
Rahul.
I don't appreciate,
I mean, that sounds like a badass name, Raul.
that is kind of a badass name. I wish my name was Raul. From now on, everyone call me Raul Wallace. Call me Jorge.
Jorge.
You know what else was a badass name? Raza Ghul.
Razagul.
Yeah.
That sounds like part like orc and part Mexican.
Mexican.
Razagul. That's awesome. Okay, I cannot read this freaking name. Hold on. Okay. Now I'm going to have you do. You're going to do. Oh. You're going to take these words and you're going to use them in a sentence. You don't have to begin the sentence with it. If you want to, you can. But just make sure that somewhere in the sentence that word appears. Okay? Do it for all of those. Chris, I'm going to ask you a big favor. I have some graded work. Can you please put them, do you know everyone's class what they're in by now? Can you identify by name?
Yeah, I can look it up from here too.
Could you please do it by E3, E4? If you have a question, if you don't know it off the top of your head, ask me. And I'll be able to tell you, okay?
3, E4,
And then E1 and E2.
Got it.
And stacks, and then if you could just stagger the stacks.
Okay.
So when I,
I've been looking in the basket and there was nothing there, so you've just been taking it over there and,
yep,
oh, I see.
what was that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
You have Doritos? Then don't make comments like that if you don't have Doritos.
What are your favorite Doritos?
My favorite, nacho cheese.
Classic
The
Doritos.
classic, yeah.
I agree.
You know what else I really like though? The honey barbecue Fritos.
I don't like Fritos. I don't like the original Fritos. They're too salty.
What's that? Honey Dijon? Potato chips.
These Lay's are so salty they make my lips hurt.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh man, I wish no girls were in here right now. I'm so happy to fart.
Step outside.
No, it's too obvious.
Oh, yeah.
You just said, oh,
You just
okay.
literally just announced it to the whole class.
Yeah, I know, right?
That makes sense.
Okay, hey guys. Guys, can I have your eyes, please? Libby, you too.
Sure.
So I gotta address this. Nico, I need you to look at me. So remember this one thing, because a lot of you made the same mistake. A lot of you on the midterm did not define a political party. So you had to, and then I asked the second part. So there are 2 points that question was worth. What is a political party? And the second, or what are the 2 main political parties in the U.S.? Almost all of you got the 2 main political parties. You guys get that, the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. But what is a political party? Okay? So you don't have to answer it right now if you want to look that up, and when we talk tomorrow, because we're going to be doing a lot of talking tomorrow, I'm going to go over this. But remember, there's a difference between a political party as a general term that describes a body of people. And what that body of people, why they come together, and what they do. They have a certain motivation, they have a certain agenda, and that's kind of carried out through their party. So remember, whereas the Republican Party and Democratic parties are specific parties. They're specific bodies of people. What's that?
The Pacific Party could be
Specific.
Specific.
I'm being funny.
Oh, that was really fun. You got any Doritos? No? Then be quiet. Dude. But you want me to shut up? That's fine. Then bring me some freaking Doritos now.
You sound desperate, Wallace.
I'm desperate.
Wallace,
Isn't that obvious?
if you give me a pass, I'll drive to the store and get you Doritos.
No. It'd just be all wrong.
It's like someone that's on hardcore drugs as well. That's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, if you give me 4 chapters of credit, I'll switch off campus right now without your knowledge, and I'll go get you Doritos.
How would it be without my knowledge?
I'll go magically conjure up Doritos in the bathroom. That sounds weird. I'll go magically conjure up Doritos. You know? Yeah.
What's wrong with drugs?
No. No deal.
I mean, we're in PUBG, right?
Heard of it? Seen it?
Yeah.
What about it?
There's a preview coming on for Xbox on 12.
Xbox 12?
No, it's going to be on 12.
12?
December.
That?
12 and 12.
Things I have to go here.
You have dogs?
I don't have to go.
Only.
Yeah.
My dogs do.
Straight like this.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. this part. Write this in paragraph form, write an essay, okay, that addresses this topic. Can you write an essay that addresses that topic? Okay. So since you have 3 reasons, what you might want to do is consider a 5-paragraph essay. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Chris, I'll be right back.
Yes.
Oh, what would it be?
What's Paris's last name?
Paris? France.
You're so funny.
Yeah, I like that, huh?
That actually crossed my mind. Hey, Wallace, look at this.
Rocker. Oh, you know what? I told him to do that. Because he was testing on that day.
I will include it then.
Yeah, so he gets, so what that is because he was testing, I'm not going to hold him for the,
Okay.
hold him to the, so I told him to write testing. That's funny. Yep. Uh-huh. Excellent job, come here, I need to talk to you. Let's go. Why, you're gonna talk to me anyway, I don't care. Let's go, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Are you afraid of me? You don't have to be afraid of me, you just need to come with me.
Mr. Walker, we treat people.
I'm gonna give you death. Stop it.
Got all extra part over there. Walk in, like, lift with a throat or something. Take my ear shot.
Probably.
That's what they do at Grant High School when they get a show.
What?
Grant High School, football players get a show where they get punched in the chest.
Yeah,
Like
pretty
their
good.
dads. It's horrible.
How's it buy?
No, I hear that. You know, my little cousin, he always gets punched in the chest because he doesn't get off.
That's a good one. I like that.
It makes him tougher.
I like that.
I go on my Instagram.
Anything wrong with that? Why did you wrong?
I always hurt myself.
Yeah.
I'm punched in the throat.
Why would you punch in the throat? You would punch in the throat?
Yeah.
So you tell somebody to clap their trachea, like, hold it in, they can't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him before.
But especially when you hit him like with this.
There's something sharp. Or pointed.
I saw him before.
Why? That hurts. Hurts.
Wait, when you drive on?
The day before Thanksgiving.
Is it new?
They gave me a box.
Following up
And then I paid for it.
Did your mom buy it for you?
Actually, I had to put $100
Really?
Oh, wow.
They should give you like 200 for cleaning the house.
in. Yeah. She doesn't do that anymore.
I just said that.
13th. What I said, we didn't even go to Black Friday, I was so mad. And I just looked online and I thought I'd seen these shoes for like, $50, but they're for kids. I'm like, that's expensive.
The same ones.
No, it's not. Kids is like a size 13.5.
Wait, didn't they have a Monday, or was that next last week?
No, that's today.
That's on today, huh?
Yeah.
That's how that works, yeah?
It's not that good of a deal, bro. It's only like $20 off stuff.
What's not that big of a deal?
Cyber Monday. I look at it.
Just that,
We looked at everything on sale today. Everything.
like every single website.
Oh. Yeah, it's like, you can't say it's not a big deal. You guys, seen everything. I'm sure it's a good deal out there.
For real.
I look at Amazon.
That's like, oh wow, that's the only website that sells stuff.
For eBay is better.
I like to buy stuff on eBay, it's sketchy.
For real, quickly, Craigslist.
Yeah. No, Craigslist is better, cause like,
No, it's not.
No, yeah, you get ripped off, some people can run off on you with a gun, like, he doesn't have nothing on.
well, that's why you have to do it at the right place. You go
You have
like
to be
inside
at
a
the
Starbucks.
full station.
Well,
Yeah, or
like, open area, some people are stupid.
Yeah, you don't give anybody any personal information.
Yeah, cause then you can like see what you're buying before you get it. Like, cause you can get so many shit you can be broken or not even the real thing.
Who even is Craig?
The guy who created Craigslist.
I don't know.
Yeah, Craigslist is one of the oldest websites.
How old is it?
I don't know, it started like, Craigslist originally started like as an email list for a guy who would put like a bunch of stuff people were selling, like his friends on email. And like when the internet came around, he started out, he still has pretty much the original interface. And they have something like 7 employees and they make billions of dollars a year. That's how rich the people are that work there. Good job at Craigslist. It's in San Francisco. They literally do nothing to the website. It's like the same all the time.
They don't even like update it or nothing like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they have 7 employees.
You just make sure the servers are in good.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much that's pretty much it. All the IT people.
No.
Carrot. Like gummies. Vegetable shaped gummies.
No, there's not. This is what's on my fruit.
I don't think none of us even did anything because I was in work on.
I did.
I did 2 answers.
I did this much.
I did.
I did. The only time to bed.
I don't even know what I'm trying to do.
I was thinking that the Justice League is for a while, man, because like those parody things. I don't know, I'm just trying to. No. It's just that I've seen half of it.
Okay, watch your back.
I was about to punch you with the wall.
That's good to be back.
No.
Trevor's gonna write you out Tuesday and watch your back something like this.
You checked in with Mr. Barber, right?
Wallace,
So
you.
your 4th period, which teacher?
One period, I have
Mr. Bowles.
Mr. Buller?
He's a bowler.
Mr. Waltz, do you ride American River Trail to get to your house?
No.
Do you ride on-
I take American River Drive.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a, I like riding the roads.
Okay, I'll make sure to put that.